How we doing, guys? Welcome to another video, mostly car related stuff, and I wanted to show you a couple of cool pickups. So for my watch nerds, all right, so yeah, I didn't buy a watch, right? I did not buy a watch. What I did buy was, see if you can see this, I'll drop in some b-roll, was a new strap for my Omega Seamaster, which you would have seen if you watched my watch collection video. I like to buy new straps for my watches because it's kind of like buying a new watch. And I was looking for a new NATO strap for this watch. And I looked at all the usual, brands, Bark and Jack and all the rest of it. And then I had a couple of business wins over the last couple of weeks. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to treat myself. So that's what I did. And I was up in London visiting a job, and we just got a big PO for another job at the Gherkin, no less, which is super cool for me because when I started Skyline, part of the premise behind it was, I always had this thing where I looked at London skyline or any skyline and I would be like, wow, there's so much building going on. There's all these iconic buildings and, someone's building those, fire stopping them, doing the carpentry in them, all that kind of stuff. And I would like to do that. Do you know what I mean? So, and then we got the PO for a big refit of some of the Gherkin. And I was like, wow, that's an iconic building. And it's a great one to add to my list. So I celebrating it, right? But I didn't want to go overboard and celebrate like stupid by spending too much money. So I thought I'm just going to treat myself to something nice to sort of mark the occasion. And I was like, I'm going to buy a new strap for my watch. I'm going to go up to London. I've got a few site visits to do, and I'm going to take myself for a nice coffee, and I'm going to take myself to the Omega boutique, buy a strap from them. So that's what I did. We went to Harrods, had a coffee at the coffee bar, and then went into the Omega boutique at Bond Street, where I was served by a lovely gentleman. Look at the receipt they give you. It's like a beautiful certificate. This is just for a strap. Iraz is the gentleman who served me. What a gentleman. And honestly, that you hear these stories about like Rolex and some watch manufacturers or dealers, and they're just kind of like a bit snooty. I've never had that with Omega or Panerai. That's part of the reason why I like those brands so much. But anyway, so I went and I picked up a strap. I'll show you, I'll throw in some b-roll of the strap now so you see what it is. And not only did they give me the strap, but the strap comes in this like really nice box, which I shall show you. Like Omega really bringing the level up with the sort of like niceties, right? And then check it out. They gave me this little pouch. This little like Omega pouch, right? Super cool. And it this is for a strap. This is for a strap, right? And it's got my old, I took my old strap, but like it's kind of got this little separation bit here. And you could probably chuck a couple of watches in there to travel with. I've got a watch roll, but if you're just going on like a weekender and you want to chuck your watch in something safe, how nice is that? Like, the watch strap, right, a NATO strap cost me 170 quid, right, which is like a lot of money, right? I'm not going to deny that. It's a huge amount of money. However, the service and the experience and all the little add-ons are what I was there for, right? Yeah, I could have bought this strap anywhere, but I wanted the experience. I like to do this thing. I've heard other people talk about it as well. It's like kind of touching the dream, Every now and then, to motivate myself, I like to do something that makes me feel more successful than I am. Do you know what I mean? So, and I tried on a watch while I was in there as well. I tried on the new Reverse Panda Speedmaster, which was really nice. And I was like, oh my God, now I want this. But there's always things that you want, right? So that never ends. But it was just a bit of fun, so I thought I'd show you. Excuse the mess, I was just sorting this out and I was just refilling my lighters. But I picked up a couple of cigars as well. Not all of these. I had some of these already. This is a James J. Fox custom roll. So it's their sort of like house blend. And it's a really good cigar. That's the Robusto Vitola. I picked up a Sancho Panza because I hadn't smoked one of those in a while, and I thought I actually picked up 2 of these, and I smoked one of them at the Peninsula. I went to the Peninsula for coffee and smoked a cigar there. Lovely. And I was recommended this little Arta Fuente, like this little thing. I'm guessing that's a Maduro. I'm not sure. But I picked that up as well. I've got a number 2, or is that a number 2 or a number 4? Always forget. And an Epicure number 2 as well. To be honest, I was just kind of like stocking up my Peter James case because it's a really nice day today and I wanted to have cigars on me just in case. That's what I do. I carry them around for emergencies, right? This is my little Peter James case. It's a little cigar carry case. I bought this from Havana House a while ago, and I keep my cutter and lighter in here. Bosch, and I'll use that one. Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna go orange because it matches my outfit. Is that lame? Probably. So you can stash that in there like that, and then your cigars go in here like so, and it tidies up into a nice little thing. I'm going to pack all this up, and then I've got to take my Land Rover over to Henley Classics because it's sort of like we're coming in springtime now. So I'm going to put it in for a bit of a service and a bit of a detail because it's been sitting. I'm considering, you let me know in the comments what you think of this, but I'm considering having all the canvas and stick kit removed for the summer and running it like completely naked. I've never done that and I've always kind of wanted to. So I'm considering it. I'm going to have a word with Stevie there, see if it's something he can do, and then sort of keep it all together so I can chuck it in the back and then maybe reinstall it in the autumn. But I thought that might be fun. The only thing is, then you're kind of committed then if you get a downpour. So I'm considering it. You let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, will he start? Will he start? Great success. Morning guys, it's a couple of days later now. I've got coffee on the go, en route to Marlow to train at the open mat, the Sunday morning open mat there, because it was Polaris yesterday. I went up to see Asim compete. It was a long day, man. Like up to Croydon and the prelims. I watched the whole thing, right, and it's just a long day. And then the drive back, got a parking ticket, got a speeding ticket, and the M25 was closed on the way back. Brilliant. This is why I don't go anywhere, because no matter what you do, it just ends up costing you a fortune anyway, because you don't get the parking right, or you go 70. I was going 60 on the motorway and didn't realise it was actually like a 50 zone for no reason. Fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure everyone understands this fucking bullshit. I did manage to get a decent night's sleep in regardless, And but there's a leg lock class which I usually attend at 10 a.m. and I wasn't going to make that. I thought I had a pretty slow morning, so I've ducked out, got myself a coffee. I usually always make a moment to sit down and have a coffee, but when I'm in a bit of a rush, I will just drink it in the car. Oh, it's my favourite thing in life. My second favourite thing in life. Don't ask me what the first is. I'm going to go get a few rounds in. Nothing spectacular, but I just feel like I should move a little bit and get some rounds in. And then tomorrow I'm not training at all. It's just a solid work day. So let's go. This is the thing, man. Like, when you train jiu-jitsu or you lift weights or you do any sort of like meaningful training and you have done it for a long time, there are these days where you just don't want to do it. I do not feel like doing it. Like, I do not feel like going and getting sweaty with a bunch of other geezers. I just want to put on something comfortable and sit and drink my coffee and read a book. That's what I want to do today. But I'm not. I'm going to go wrestle a load of men and then edit YouTube videos. And I'll feel better for it afterwards, right? Anyway, let's go get after it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. That's enough for this week. It's just going to be a short one, just a bit of a short update. Next week I've got another one of my sort of like interviews come in, and then I've got a few more jiu-jitsu ones that I'm working on, so that'll be coming down the pipe shortly. Thanks for following along. If you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Like this video if you like this video. Don't forget to drop in the comments what you think I should do with the Land Rover. Should I keep the top on? Or shall I run it naked for the spring summer? Anyway, I'll see you in next week's video. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great week.